Evening to our other top story today. Now, there's nearly 24 new laws set to take effect on January 1st. Most of the bills were passed this legislative session.
And they range from gun laws to early education and even the way people can park or drive their cars. Here's what will be different in the new year.
Guns are a hot topic right now. Act 52 mandates anyone who applies to own a gun will have to take a safety training course next year.
So if they've taken the safety course up to this point, then that is the safety course that they've taken. It won't be a new application process. They can go ahead and take the new safety course and then add that to their application.
It makes it a misdemeanor to leave an unsecured firearm in an unattended vehicle or to carry a firearm while drunk or high.
Personally, I feel like everyone should have the right to carry the guns as long as they have the right permits and the right paperwork and documentation. However, as like a private owner, I'd also want to know if someone was coming onto my property with a firearm. Feels like kind of a gray area, but I feel like the Constitution states that people have the right to bear arms, and that's the most important thing.
Be ready to use more they-them pronouns. 3 acts now require gender-neutral terminology when dealing with family matters on legal documents like for adoptions, marriages, and divorces. Mothers are now called birthing parent. Fathers are the non-birthing parent. Husband and wife is replaced by married couple. The act doesn't suggest what to use for uncle, aunt, niece, and nephew, but does say the term shall be construed in a gender-neutral manner. Now parents can enroll their little ones in preschool even earlier. Act 171 gives preschools more places to get accredited. And the state's Preschool Open Doors program, which helps eligible Hawaii families pay preschool fees, with priority extended to underserved or at-risk children, will start taking 3-year-olds who qualify.
I think that social development starts early, and those developmental years are important. And if it's done right, I think that kids could benefit from it.
On the road, if you see certain oversized commercial vehicles driving in the far left lane, it's possible that they should not be. Act 238 says no commercial vehicle should be there if they're on a road with 3 or more lanes all moving in the same direction. There are some fine print rules that spell out exceptions. Speaking of driving, the State Department of Transportation and the counties can now regulate the parking of shared cars at state airports. If you're driving a peer-to-peer shared car, you must have car insurance and certain levels of coverage. And job hunting just got a little more transparent. Hawaii joins California, Colorado, and New York City in requiring job advertisements to include what the pay is. Also, the employer now has to pay the same rate to all people working the same kind of job. Certain restrictions apply.